Welcome to the God. Fuck, I've been so thrown right now. I'm fucking out of my rhythm. Jesus. All right. I love Ricky the most now. All right, cool. So, anyway, welcome to Godpod. All right. Season 2, episode 2. All right. First of all, we kick it off by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land, paying respects to elders past, present, and future. Big shout out to all the mob out there. Open source. Ricky, fuck, I love you tonight, mate. Tell you what, put me through the ringer. Esky, much love. Molotov, much love. M's in the place to be. We'll get a whoop. That's the one. Mitch. Ollie. Am I forgetting anyone else? Dennis. He's not in tonight. All right, let's go. We got Will Singe.
G'day. How are you?
Fuck me dead.
Here we are.
I got to get mentally prepared for these things a little bit more, you know? Like, I feel, Jesus, I'm fucking...
I'm into the Skittles, eh?
Bro, you fucking get it, my bar. All right, cool. So, anyway, as I was saying...
What were you saying?
Well, prior to us not being on the air but talking like we were... Yeah, that old chestnut. You know, I was talking about our relationship, known each other for a long time. You know, ups and downs, round and rounds. Talked about. We already cracked our relevant jokes for that before.
It's not as funny anymore.
Nah, it's not, bro. Can't do it second time round, so that's all G's. Yeah, you know, if you fucking missed it, get a behind the scenes action with maybe something else that we might be creating. TikTok, sure, we'll do that. But you know, I was talking on and part of the important part was, you know, the scene here, I think, you know, doesn't have a lot of insight or a lot of history. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we're a young culture. Well, young culture for like hip hop and R&B. We're like, what would you say, like 30, 40 years, I'd say, behind the US?
Mate.
In terms of like how things kind of like are happening.
100%.
You know?
Hey, did I tell people you're Will Singe? I don't think I did, eh? You're Will Singe, eh? Did I tell people that?
Yeah, why not?
They better know now, eh? Hey, fuck it, they don't know. Now they know. Jesus. But yeah, no, you're right, bro.
It's just young, yeah.
It is young, and I think that, like, so, you know, a handful of us, and, you know, myself, yourself included.
I think it's the funny thing is like, because we came in, I guess we kind of came into the scene earlier.
Yeah.
We kind of wish that we could get amongst, like, we were just getting amongst it.
Now.
You know? Yeah, now it's
Fucking
like,
oath.
it's expanding, you know? Like, it's expanding so quickly and so fast, and it's so exciting, and it's like, damn, like, these young kids, man, like, they're killing this shit, bro.
Bro, they're
like,
keeping cunts on their toes, eh? Straight up, bro.
It's mad, though. It's so sick, yeah.
Straight up. No, I feel it, man. And so I suppose that, like, it's to give a little bit of context to people like yourself and other people that are reputable and known in the scene. Give a little bit more, like, insight to, like, their backstories and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Where they come up, you know, a little bit of insight, a little bit of shit. Essentially just to, like, especially, like, you know, pass knowledge to the new up-and-comers, you know, that are watching us and stuff like that. So
it's cool to see, like, also this new generation actually investing in the artist. You know, they want to know the artist as a person as well as their music. Whereas before, like, you know, it was just the song.
Bro, 100%. And, you know, like, artists are also not afraid. Bro, remember back in the day, like, rappers would just be like, fuck, I'm such a mad guy, like, pay me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas, like, artists I talk to now, bro, they're happy to come out the pocket, put themselves on.
Yeah, 100%. Because people, like, I mean, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, why would you expect anyone else to, you know?
Because they're mad. Remember that? Fuck
yeah.
That. If I'm hectic, pay me. Cuz.
And that's the thing is, like, yeah, well, I'm sure you know, like, I went all in. I'm sure you went all in, like, you know, I was willing to lose it all in order to gain everything, bro. Like,
bro, 100%. You know, and you know that's what it's about, and like school guys. But I suppose I'll take it back, you know, a little bit for you, man. Just where you come from, you know, where you grow up, what area you're from in Sydney. I mean, fuck, you won't shut up about it.
Gotta put on for the boys,
every fucking time on the phone, fuck, I hear it.
Forey. Hey, bro.
And I'm like, all right, fuck. Anyway, but yeah, where'd you come up?
Yeah.
You know, where'd you grow up and all that?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Forestville. It's like, no one really knows where it is, eh? But it's like North Shore, just near Roseville, near Chatswood-ish. And then, yeah, it's about like 20, 25 minutes from like DY, mainly.
I love how you act like it's so central to places, but
It
it's
is
so far,
far.
but it's so fucking far from anywhere that like.
But
you know,
it only takes me 20 minutes to get in the city, and it takes me 20 minutes to get to the beach.
I will admit that you fucking rocked the shit out of me. Yeah, I said rocked. Remember when people used to say rocked?
Oi, rocked
Yeah,
him.
nah, boys.
Rocked him.
But one time I was like, oi, studios in 5 Dock. And you're like, oh yeah, bro, fucking like, it's like 25 minutes from my house max. I'm like, fuck off, cunt. This.
$5. My sister lives at $5.
Yeah, but I know that. But then you fucking, like, a complete was like, fuck off, let's check this cunt out. And then I was just like, fuck, he's totally right. It's only like 25 minutes from his house.
Yeah.
But then what fucking spun me out was Burwood, which is literally across the road, was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not having that.
Nah, it was bar.
Illuminati, bro. COVID doesn't exist.
But nah, yeah.
Let's
I
not
was
talk about that.
born and raised in Forestville, and like, it was sick growing up there, honestly. Like, there's always like a, you're part of the neighborhood, like growing up, and like you get into a lot of mischief, and I don't know, it's very character building when you have like a good neighborhood, and you constantly like, you can mix up with your mates, and they were kind of like pursuing their own thing. You were finding how to intertwine with that, and yeah, it was fun coming up like that.
Bro,
I was a little shit for sure, but
really?
It is what it is.
You reckon? I don't know, man. Yeah, something tells me we're an angel guy. But what about cultural background, bro? Talk about that.
Yeah, bro. So
Where are you from, G?
I'm Australian. My mum's Australian, Irish, and then my dad is Māori, and part Chinese. So yeah, those are mainly what's in the mix for me. But apparently, my mum says I got a bit of Scottish, bit of French, like
What
a
a
little bit
bag.
of this and that,
What a mixed bag, guy.
But yeah, it was cool being raised like in a mixed culture. At times it felt a little bit alienating as well. Cause
Yeah, true that.
I was either like too brown for the white side or too white for the brown side sometimes,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just I put myself in that position, I guess, and like it was this weird complex that I would make up for myself, and yeah, it was always a bit weird, but I kind of found my growth in that, being like an outsider.
Yeah, well then you got your own fucking identity by default.
Yeah, and like,
sort of thing.
I was never like the most popular dude, but like I found solace in that.
Next minute, the most popular dude, but like,
Nah.
fuck all those guys.
Still far from.
Oh, come on, my guy.
Yeah.
What always interests me as well, I always ask guests, in terms of your first, I suppose, like, experience with like hip hop and R&B, what was that like for you? Like, because up north, I mean, I know like hip hop R&B like at that stage, and I say R&B as well because obviously your forte. A lot of people don't fucking know you could rap your ass off because you'll never release any of your fucking rap tracks.
I don't know. There might be lurking somewhere around the internet. Eh?
Put it out there, but you'll never know what his name was. Ooh. But yeah, what was your first exposure to like rap, R&B, and American sort of?
For me,
shit?
I just remember the first tape my dad ever played for me was "Hotter Than July" by Stevie Wonder, and I had this song on it.
True.
Had this song on it called "Do Like You," and I think I put that on repeat for like 3 years. Like, and after that, it was a done deal. Like, I loved R&B music.
Fucking 3 years,
It
guys.
just spoke to me, eh? And I was a kid.
Use that microphone, you fucking.
I was a
bro.
kid. Sorry,
Uh.
sorry, guys. Yeah. But yeah, I was just a kid. But it was just speaking to me, and I really enjoyed it. And from there, I think one of the most memorable like rap experiences for me, I would have been like 10, maybe 11, and I got the Marshall Mathers LP.
True.
Yeah. And I
Bars.
didn't know it was rated R. And
Oh.
I turned it on, and I was like, "Phew, like, what's he saying?" Like, but something intrigued me about it, eh? Like, the way he would put everything together, and like the beats, and even the characters that he would portray in these songs. Like, it was such a, I don't know, it was a crazy thing for me to like just to listen to that, and I became obsessed with it. What freaked me out at first, I became obsessed with it as a kid, and yeah, that was probably a big part for me for rap.
See, that's why I want to ask those things because it's funny because you can sort of tell in the way that you write, even your vocal shit. There's still a big element of like rhyme.
Yeah, I like bars, man. I
What
like bars.
What a bar stars guy.
I'm a bars kind of guy, bro,
I swear I'm gonna leak all your shit one day. Fucking roll up with the USB. Just fucking smash it all out on some like fucking random distro kid.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The lawyers will come knocking, brother.
Bro, listen, all right? They don't know. There's no Will Singe on that, my guy. All right? Ilche. Hurus. Man, big shout out to Spaniard, eh? He's fucking taking over the world. Spaniard for Prime Minister 2026. You see that shit? Did you see that shit? Bro, you gotta fucking watch that cunt. He is the new Australia, anyway. Bro, love him. Anyway, sorry. Bit of a diversion there.
Nah, you good.
What about performance experience, bro? Like, what was your first, experience where like you fucking were up on the mic, getting in front of people,
Performing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boss.
The first time I ever performed was like a talent show at my school. I would have been in like year 2. Got on stage, just shit it, bro, and just like, I choked hard, bro, and I ran off the stage, and just like,
Really?
Yeah, I was like, nah, bro, this isn't for me.
Actually?
Yeah, bro, nah, yeah. I just like,
What were you doing? Singing?
yeah. I just got on
Talk
stage.
in the mic, man. I fucking want to hear
I just got on stage and I just freaked out. I was fucking so young, man. I was 7 or 8, and I looked at the crowd and I was just like,
And they put you as a main event as well, hey?
No, it was a talent show, bro. Like, they were like, thank goodness.
They had their tomatoes ready, G. No?
They were, nah, yeah, pretty much. That's what I thought. That's why I ran as fast
That's
as I
why I
could
ran.
off the stage.
But what about in terms of
In terms of like proper performing?
yeah, like, and the other thing I'm probably going to ask you, because like I don't really even know this, like did you, because obviously in terms of your skill, it's pretty elevated. I know you've done like, like lessons and shit like that at some stage, but earlier on, how was that cultivated, or was it, you know what I mean? Like,
I just ran in the family. I mean, my dad's a musician. He's a singer-songwriter, also a guitarist, bass guitarist, and then all of his brothers, like mean singers, like used to have the meanest jams out the back. But and just being raised like that, like being from the culture that we're from, like I guess I was really lucky in that sense, because that's where my music comes from, bro. Like I couldn't really tell you it came from anywhere else, bro, but just being immersed in it constantly. Yeah. My dad would come home from work, grab his guitar, and it's on for like a couple hours, like
fuck,
since I was a kid. So it was only a matter of time, bro. And like I remember my mum brought home this karaoke machine one day.
Really?
I was like, I would have been 12, man, and I figured out how to rig it up to like record what I was singing on the karaoke machine onto tape. Through my dad's, like, my dad had this thing that like would record onto tape, so I figured out how to rig it all up, and I did it, and then that was like the first time I ever recorded something. And
really,
I recorded something. I mean, my dad had recorded me as a kid doing songs, but the first time I figured it all out and just like put it all together, like, it was a cool experience, like listening to myself back on tape. I hated my voice, but
yeah, but that's funny as well, because that's sort of like I don't know if a lot of people know about you, how self-sustainable you are as an artist, as far as like, even watching you, as long as I've known you, you've always been, and I'll go into this probably a little bit further in terms of you as a person, from my view, but you've always been really handy with, being able to record, produce, reproduce. If I ever send you shit, like you're really quick to be able to, yep, cool, I've got a premix, like bang, 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 bang. You really haven't
I love
around
it
in that regard. You know what I mean? Like,
I love it. I just like, I didn't have a patience. I was an impatient kid, and like I was doing this singing thing at 14, 15. I used my savings to like, buy a computer so I could record myself on it. Yeah. On GarageBand and stuff, and I guess like from there, like I would ask producers or like other people, like, can we work on this? And the producer would turn around and be like, yeah, I'll get something to you in like a couple of weeks. I was like, fuck, a couple of weeks? Bro, I got this in me right now, like.
Still on these ones, like, yeah, fucking oath.
So from there, it's just like, I taught myself how to record myself. Then engineering just is an ongoing thing. And, I taught myself how to play piano. I got a few piano lessons growing up, and then I kind of went off from there watching my friends. And then from there, my dad tried to teach me guitar, and like we used to get into it real hard. So like,
what do you mean?
Oh man, we just didn't have patience for each other, man. Like he wouldn't he would just not have patience for me to like mess something up, Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So So I kind of took the guitar and like took as much knowledge as he gave me and kind of like just ran with it myself. Yeah. But I also like, I learned saxophone for like 7 or 8 years too. That was one of my first instruments.
Fuck, what a multi-instrumentalist.
You see, I never said I could play it now though. So don't hook me, eh?
Bro, stop.
I never said I could do it now, but like, bro, is it hot in here, man?
Oh, Jesus, guy. All right, anyway, listen.
But yeah, no, that's how I got into it. I just love it, man. Like, I love engineering and stuff, like, especially, and I love music. Like, that's what's going to make me want to do something. If I catch a vibe, there's nothing that's going to, like, make me want to do music more than, like, catching a vibe to music, you know? Like, you could say amount of money or, like, let's write a hit or something, but shit ain't going to matter to me, eh? Like, I love music. Yeah. Bro, whatever's 100%. In the soul, brother.
I feel that. I feel it, bro. Like, even, like, you know, fucking we're chilling and just be like fucking catch up and stuff. Next minute, fucking just putting something down, like whatever.
I mean, you came over the other day. You recorded like 3 songs, man.
Yeah. No, it's a vibe. 100.
Nah, you don't know about that. That's on the.
No, it's so. What about you know, and you know, I know you appreciate this as well. Like, you know, it's really a bit of a game as well of like who you know, right? Mm-hmm. But starting early, it's hard because. You know, you don't know heaps of people. Do you know what I mean? So
no,
like,
not at all. And I'm like a recluse as it is. Like, I always feel, I don't know.
But that's a bit of a question though, right, for you? Because me knowing who you are and then also knowing the industry, you know, you got to have connects. And I ask MCs, you know, and a lot of the time they're like, oh, you know, I'm out, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I connected with this person here, I was at this show, whatever. Who were your, because there's two like streams of this, right? You got a lot of MC connects. Yeah. Right? Because you put a number of yards in when you were younger with regards to that. And then you've got like this stream of connects of, you know, obviously industry as well. So as far as the hip hop sort of lens goes, who are your most notable sort of connects earlier on? And, you know, obviously, you know, big shout out to the fucking bro Price, big bro Price.
Oh, yeah. Price was the one, bro. Like.
Yeah?
Well, I was so young when I met him, man, and then.
But how did you fucking even meet Price, bro? How do you meet that guy?
Me and Price. How
does anyone ever meet that guy?
I met him at my sister's one of her exes. I was good friends with, and he was a singer, and he had it was either his band's album release or it was his birthday, and me and Price both performed separately, and I saw Price, I was like. Oh, this dude's dope. I would have been like 17, 18, bro. Like,
yeah. And bro, that guy's got the fucking, like, the attitude for it, G.
Alright, then the bro would come pick me up, like, on Wednesday nights. I'd be, like, finish school, come pick me up after school. We go to the studio in the city.
Bank?
Yeah, it was at the one near Chinatown.
Yeah. That's still there, you know.
Yeah, bro. Oh, bro, we cut some dope tracks up with Fame. You know Fame?
Well, Fame's got, because big shout out to Fame as well. Fame actually still has Bank there, and then he's got another one there. And he's got 2 studios in there, yeah. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that's how I met him. And fuck, that's my big bro, you know. You know, we've had some times, bro. Like, even in the studio, I remember we had it out one time. It was funny ass.
Do you and did you meet like, because bro, Fame's fucking known, like Fame's the bro as well, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I know you would have been young, but like other MCs and like other cats just would have been coming through there, or actually maybe not with Price, I don't know. But did you meet other people there in the studio?
Sky High. True.
Yes.
Yeah. She was cool as fuck.
Bro, Kobe's got mad love for Sky as well. Like a lot of young MCs and stuff like that say that she was, because you know I've never really been able to know Sky personally.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But everything I hear about her, bro, it's like big sister sort of shit.
She was a real one too, eh? Like, yeah, hard case though, but like just she was about her business, bro. Like
very real,
very cool.
I've also heard very real, very. You know what I mean? But you know, everyone that speaks about her, man, it's only got the utmost, you know, things to say about her, bro. It just says she's like since she's been younger, bro, she's been for the younger kid, like the younger kids, making sure they get a leg up.
I used to watch her freestyle on like FBI radio and stuff, man.
Yeah,
like,
what the hell?
She's fire, bro.
Bro, she's fire. Yeah, still fire.
She was doing all that grime stuff like way early on, man. I was like, yeah, she was on.
100, bro. And so back in the day, like, you know, you're recording, you're doing this, you're doing that, singing, fucking rap, all this. What was it that made you start really? I know obviously you're musical, but you know you really got an option because, like I said, people don't. I don't think people really understand that you can fucking really rap, right? So earlier on, finding out, having that passion for the, you know, the Slim Shady shit, giving a fuck about your lyrics, doing all that, but then also being, you know, multi-skilled. What sort of made you, you know, go down that sing route and not really push the rap as much as you possibly could have?
Yeah, I guess I was like, from like 14 to about like 17, I was really like trying to go hard with rapping, and then like 17 around then I was just like, yeah, rapping's dope, but a lot of people
Let me
getting
see for the
into
ladies.
it. Yeah, and like, you know, I was like, there were some beautiful girls that like, you know, would catch the bus with me and shit, and corniest dude, eh?
On the back seat with the headphones.
Yeah, but or the guy with the huh?
Oh, what? Yeah. Oh,
you like my singing, huh? No. Work on my voice, huh? No. But no, I was just and man, I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro. Like,
yeah, true that.
You know, like I love hip hop and all that. But I you know, I love R&B. I love melody. I love, like, I don't know, like just portraying emotion through singing. Like, I think it's you know, where I fit best.
Yeah, true that.
For the rapping thing, like it's fun to do, man, and like, you know, I really enjoyed it, but at the same time,
enjoyed it like you still don't lay a couple of bars down here and there just for a little bit of a fucking stat.
I guess it's just like now I'm kind of like blurring the lines, bro, because I'm not gonna sit here and box myself in, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm a singer or I'm a rapper or I'm a singer and a rapper. Like, I'm just gonna do music how I feel, and whatever comes out on the track is what it is. And I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just, you know, portraying what I feel through music, and that's how it came out.
Bro, 100%.
Deep in that, you know? Jesus. Bars. Swim out of there.
That was bars itself, my G. Anyway, I don't know how much you want to talk about this, but yeah, no, we're going to talk about it anyway.
What are we going to talk about?
But, well, no, it's not going to be like fucking hectic. I can't dock you.
What are we talking about?
Nothing crazy. It's fucking legit nothing crazy. Now we're building it up. Nah, I wanted to talk about like just the reality TV thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that would have been interesting because how old were you when you were on that?
I would have been 20 to 21.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Because the other thing is that was in a pocket where, to be honest, you know, like it was a couple of years in, so I wasn't like fully engaged. I had to look backwards to like see you on it. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, big shout out to Molotov as well. He sent me a photo like from back in those times. He was like, do we use this for the fucking promo? I was like,
oh, was it of me?
I was like, no, cunt.
Did I have the...
Yeah, bro, I'm not even talking about it, bro. I'm not even talking about it. We didn't even talk about it. The internet has the answers.
You know, it's part of history, bro.
It is part of history. Fee kid, RIP, let's go. Anyway, so... you talk about that experience, you know? Like, how did you go in there? What was the motive? Like, at that time... you know, what was the feeling and what were you trying to achieve as a young cat? And then to go on to that, where did it sort of take you? Without going too far, because obviously I want to talk about like the tail end of that too after. But you know, where did it take you? What experience did it show you? And what was your plan?
A big thing for me was seeing, obviously like I had followed like a lot of Australian Idol and all that stuff. Because like, man, Guy Sebastian, like what a singer, bro. Like what a voice, you know, like.
I still think that
insane. And I was
Beautiful
following
Life, was it that? That album was the fucking shit.
I just spat all over your mic, sorry. Beautiful Life, I don't know that one, eh?
What's his second one, bro? It was the one where he did
Elevator Love.
No, he did this Sweet as Berry, bro, was on that album. Anyway, big shout out to Guy Sebastian, bro, because that guy did some fucking anyway, whatever.
Bro, yeah, no, 100%, and like, you know, he was like a big. When I was like a kid, I would have been like 10, bro, like, you know. So I was looking at this guy and. Dude, his vocal control and like his range and all of that, bro. He was a beast, man. So like,
do you think that Australia wasn't ready for a fucking singer like that?
I mean, I think we were overdue for a singer like that, man.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why he's still where he is, you know. Like,
yeah, true. In terms of relevance.
But yeah, so I used to watch those shows all the time, and then a big turning point for me was seeing Lazy J and Big Guy audition the X Factor before. And I was like, this fucking sick,
Yo,
man. Like,
Lazy J.
this is sick, bro. And
Shout out
like,
to Lazy J. It
yeah, and like...
was different, eh? It was just different.
And seeing them up there, I was like, you know what? That's opening like, you know, that's opening a whole lane for people like me and people, you know, that are into
So
the
did you
hip-hop.
style your hair after Big Guy?
Nah.
That was a time, wasn't it?
Oh, bro.
Oh,
don't even tell
good Lord.
me about the
Fuck,
hairstyles.
yeah.
back
They
then.
looked like wigs. They
But,
looked
yeah.
like wigs. Didn't they look like wigs?
Bro, I had the mullet all spiked up at the back, and then we had it all like combed over.
It looked like someone threw a water bomb at the back of your head and then just pressed pause.
Yeah.
Right? And then that's just how you had to walk around for the rest of it. But man, RIP to that hairstyle too.
But yeah, seeing,
Actually, bring it back. Someone bring it back.
it's coming back. The
Bitch.
mullet's coming back.
What?
The mullet's
Mullet-
coming
no,
back
the mullet's always been a bit of a staple. you
Yeah,
know?
but it's
in
but,
pockets of
but
Australia.
it gets
it's a staple.
reshaped every couple of years.
It does get reshaped.
Because
You're right.
I
It
had
get-
a mullet in high
Wait,
school, but we spiked
it gets
it up,
more
bro.
contemporary.
Yeah. I feel like it's a bit vintage
Bro,
at the
cunts are
moment.
too clean on the front. Like, now they're really taking it to the extreme of like, yo, I'm going to be so fucking clean on the front.
Bro, this
And then you
mullet-
don't know what the fuck is going to be happening at the back.
But I guess I can't really talk like food.
Nah, bro. Like,
know?
come on. Come on.
but
That's
yeah, no,
that's
see-
commitment, man.
Seeing those two audition and see how far they got, I was like, fuck, man, like that's so cool. Like I'm gonna try, you know.
Yeah, true
And
that.
so I tried, and I got in,
100%.
and I was lucky, bro. Like I kind of pulled out all the stops. Like I did the rapping thing. I wrote my own verse. I sung. I picked a Justin Bieber song because I didn't want to be the guy, the
Because it's
R&B singer
Justin
that.
Bieber.
No, I didn't want to be the R&B singer that comes up and sings the R&B contemporary song again. You know, like
Yeah.
you got to do something different to like kind of shock them, you know, because like I knew like I don't think
point
my
of difference?
my choices, yeah, my chance against a lot of other people was not as high if I just, you know, stuck to my comfortability, bro.
Yeah.
So I did that, and obviously made it to boot camp, and like I had a pretty good run in boot camp. Like I didn't have anything bad said to me, but then obviously I didn't get in as a solo artist.
Yep.
And yeah, the only way I was going to go forward is if I was part of this group.
And how did they do it? Did they just say, oi, like this, that?
I guess they had like planned it because the whole One Direction thing had happened the year prior. So,
True.
And they had like had huge success, bro. So obviously, like, you know, there's a bit of like modeling going off of that. and-
Bro, at the end of the day, it's a fucking TV show, right?
Yeah, bro, like,
it's
I'm not
gotta-
gonna sit here and
there's got to
bullshit
be
you,
something
like-
fucking to watch.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
And people like to see something familiar. Like, oh, we saw that happen last year. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, to have our own, that'd be hectic.
but also just seeing at how successful the group became.
Yeah.
I think like, you know, people were like, you know, boy bands are back in, like, well, let's go, let's push the button.
Yep.
And yeah, so we ended up in the, I ended up in the collective,
Yep.
and it was a sick experience. And I love the boys. Like, you know, we had our ups and downs, and we had our little tiffs here and there. But I'm a grown ass man. They grown ass man, and they're doing what they love to do. And I wish them nothing but the best, and they know that.
Yep.
And also like, you know, Samantha Jade, even 7-0 from Planet Vegeta.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
unfortunate, and like, bro, yeah, he was fire too. Like, they like we made like, you know, real good connections on the show, and I really enjoyed my time. Like, there was things that, you know, that weren't amazing about the show, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like, there were things that were so surreal to me as well. And from the success that I gained off it and could like leverage off,
Yeah.
man, I can't be mad at anything that show did for me. You know, like,
100%.
honey.
The thing that like sort of trips me out a bit, seeing it as well, like from outside looking in, because you're really like, you know, one of the boys. Do you know what I mean? So like, how was that for you to just, you know, because like I know as well, you know, like when we started hanging out, like me meeting some of your homies and
Yeah.
stuff like over the years, and you know that even you know if you and me weren't in touch or whatever at times, bro, I'd still fucking talk
Some
to
of the
those
boys,
cunts
yeah.
every now and then,
Yeah.
and you know, but you've always been that dude, you know, the same cats have always been around your house. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just that like 40 dude, eh? Like,
yeah, you really are. It's sort of making me sick. Nah, jokes.
Legit, bro.
But it really is, you know. So how was that in terms of like, you know, you're going in there and you're like, fuck, I'm just one of the boys, but check all this out. Like, Do you know what I mean?
Bro.
How did it impact you? And then, does that impact you in the area? Like,
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like,
what's your status go? Like, do you like get like mad coupons and shit at the?
no.
Like local businesses
I
be
just
like,
get-
hey, g'day, mate. I saw you on the TV. How about we give you fucking 20% off a loaf of fucking pizzas?
instead of you know people crossing the street when they see me walking, they'll stay on the same side and say hello instead. Now, it's nice.
G'day, mate.
G'day guys, how you going? Yeah, nah, it's mean though. Like,
It's just me.
I had one.
Same
of
old
the,
Willie from Forry, you know.
I had one of the coffee shops up the local. They messaged me. They're like, yeah, come in. Like, good food, good coffee, bro.
All right, listen. All right. Give me a shout. I can't fucking. Come on.
Shout out to 87 Clothing too.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, come on now. Oh, okay. Listen. Enough of all that. Okay. We'll talk about as well you going into like the work, right? Because one thing like I noticed, and this was, and bro, you've always said it to me as well. You know, you've always had mad love for the boys and collective and stuff like that. But there was a point in time there a couple of years ago, you know, sort of 2013, 14, I think, roughly. And that's when and I remember talking to you a lot about it at the time, man. Your work started really driving you in a different trajectory. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
And you really started to, you know, push the pedal on, you know, you found like this niche, started doing covers and shit like that, started putting up content like that. And to be honest, like I do remember back in the day, and like I got to give a massive shout out to like, you know, Chris and Joseph and, you know, Tim Bautista in terms of like, you know, I remember them being some of the first guys that I knew that would do a cover and get 1 million YouTube views, you know, which was pretty fucking crazy, right? So
boys too, like shout out to them.
Yeah, straight up. And then, you know, you sort of took that sort of vibe, but then you even took it further. And I remember like one sort of thing at the time was like, you were like, man, I'm in this group, you know, and obviously you want to stay as committed as you can, but simultaneously it's like, fuck, my energy's just like going this way, you know what I mean? So talk about that transition as well, and some of the, I don't know, like things you faced during then.
I guess like, I'm not like, I'm not trying to like, I don't know how to say it, like shit on anyone, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought, you know, my work was better kept over here in the things that I actually had passion for, you know, instead of the thing that I was trying to make work, but, you know, at the same time I was fizzling out, bro, like, and I'm just being real. I'm a realist, bro. I don't bullshit myself. I don't sit here and go, oh man, you're doing well, like, you know, it's just a bump, it's just a little bump, like, if I know it's fizzling out, like I'm gonna tell myself that.
So long you can carry it on, right? Especially if like your energy is going and successful over here, you can't overcommit to too many things.
That's what I was lucky for, that I could put my energy to that, because like that's what made me accept, okay, this is kind of fizzling out. Like I'm still doing a lot of work here, but like I'm recording people, I'm mixing, mastering, like editing videos, I'm still doing all that stuff, but at the same time, like, it's not the music that I love, like.
Yeah, that you're passionate about,
music,
like especially
bro,
like.
I love like pop music. There's nothing wrong with pop music, but it's not where I sit, bro. Like that's the thing. Like, it's not where my voice sits, and you know, it's not the first thing I'm gonna chuck on in my car as soon as I get in, bro. Like, you know, and I like big ups to everyone that, you know, in their own respective genres, but for me, it was just like I wanted to take it the R&B route, bro. Like, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no,
and that's what I was listening to, man. Like, you know?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so that's kind of how it happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. I'm glad we covered that.
Yeah.
No, it was just interesting to see the you know, you sort of take that that route, and then, you know, obviously then once you start to commit the energy to it, right? Bro, fuck, the traction was crazy.
Bro, I didn't even see it coming, man. Like, nobody
but
saw that shit.
you really didn't, because I remember seeing like, oh, your views were this and this, but then next thing you know, like,
so I was like 10 million, and then it went up to like 20 million, then it was like 38 million.
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on, eh? Like, I don't know, but let me just like get my recording shit out, just do like a couple more of these, bro.
Yeah, bro, exactly, bro. And that's what was so spun. How did that feel though you've gone from, like, I don't want to say a superficial or a formulated audience, right? But you've just gone from, fucking X Factor. You've gone from, you've got from the movie version of it, right?
I have a very broad audience too, like.
Yeah, like you've gone from that and then to organically grow simultaneously, like, and formulate another fucking type of audience, organically on side. What was that transition like? And then did you I suppose have a plan? Because like at least like for what it felt like, when we'd be catching up, we'd be having lunch, we'd be chilling, whatever. You really felt like you were a little bit, I don't want to say ad hoc with it, but more like,
I was a little bit lost for direction because like,
yeah,
man, like, fuck, I've gone from like, like being no one, earning like nothing. I was working in a bank, like, I just got out of this deal and like, all of a sudden, like, I'm getting offers from the US, I'm getting offers from here, and touring offers from here and here, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what am I gonna do, bro? So
yeah, that was fun, bro. Because this is fucking before Julian as well.
No. So this is where Julian came into the picture, bro.
I feel like Julian sort of like came in at that time. Like I mean, prior to that, because you and I were sort of chilling, whatever. But then he sort of came in, and then that's when stuff really started to fucking.
But I was talking to Jules all throughout X Factor.
True. Yeah.
And then he's one of my best friends, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've known the guy since I was like 14.
Yeah.
So, and we've performed together heaps. Bro, we were doing a music thing when we were 14, 15, 16.
I do remember that as well,
then
yeah.
He put on ID, and every, under 18's ID that he would have, he would put me on the show, like, I'll be able to perform.
True.
Do you remember at Luna Park?
Yeah.
ID?
Yeah.
Bro, he used to run that, man. Like,
really?
Bro, he was 17, 18, like, putting on the biggest under 18's in Sydney. And, like, he would put me on, and I was like, you're the man, bro.
This is too much.
But at the same time, like, I've been through it all, bro. Like, I used to play like 3-hour gigs, like acoustic gigs with my mate Tom for like, to like 2 people in a bar that would get paid like $100, man. Like, and then we just go get pissed and like, try to mac on like backpackers.
Oh, bro. Fuck, you get some stuff that you can't get rid of. With that sort of shit.
Luckily, it never went anywhere, eh?
Nah, absolutely. I'll take my $100 and I'm gonna get the fuck out. I will not pass go. I will not get hepatitis. Anyway, what are we talking about that for? Why'd you bring that up?
Brother, I don't know.
Brother.
I don't know. What are you talking about? What are you scrolling through your back for?
I'm just trying to like break the awkwardness.
What about you, Bo? What are you working on, man?
What the fuck? This is not the fucking podcast like that.
What's the next
But I got a little something coming.
What's the next
soon.
single, bro?
Birds of a Feather with Motley and Nina Nicole.
Oh yeah, I really like that one, bro.
Oh, that's right. You heard it. Fuck.
That shit's heavy, bro.
Word. That's
Motley. I mean, I remember Motley from that Listen Esso song. It's me, Motley. 100%. Didn't I tell you fuckers to wash me? Yeah.
Bro, fuck, Motley's the motherfucking man, bro. No Motley for a good ass time. I'll tell you something right now. But I'm scrolling because I've got questions here because, like, unlike some people, I come prepared. That's a big diss to all you podcasters.
He just doesn't prepare the people that he's interviewing, though.
No, because I need, like, genuine reactions.
What type of questions are these?
Bro, hard hitting. No,
bro, how do you want me to react to these fucking questions?
Mate, however you want, bro. Just keep it real. Listen.
Keep it rizzy, boss.
Listen. Getting a manager.
Yo.
So, like, how do you establish, and this is probably, like, one that's good sort of insight, you know, especially for, like, young guys coming up. Because, like, I'll give you an example, right? So,
I like your
oh, what the fuck?
I like your ones, boss. What is it?
Guys.
What is that?
That is fucking hectic.
That's a stink beetle. Oh, it's a rhino beetle, eh?
Fuck, he's going to fly at my head, eh?
Bro, they sting, man.
They don't sting, bro. It's a Christmas beetle.
That's not a Christmas beetle, bro.
Is that a Christmas beetle?
Hell no. It's not Christmas.
Bro, it's a Christmas beetle.
Bro, that's a rhino beetle.
You can't zoom in, eh? It's not a rhino beetle, bro.
Look at its front. Look at its head, bro.
Bro, you got me cross-eyed on it. Anyway, listen.
Bro,
Fuck. Oh,
bro, don't let it in there.
It's going in my sleep.
Bro, fucking Bear Grylls over here, man.
No. Oh, he doesn't want to leave. All right. Anyway, he's gonna take off and probably fucking punch us in the face. Anyway,
You just dropped him, mate.
getting it. he'll fucking drop you. Sick him. Anyway. So anyway, getting a manager.
Yeah.
Right. Because as an example, as I was gonna say, I had a dude hit me up at the moment, and like, bro, when I say like I'm managing, like, you know, Double L, the Corrupt Consortium guys, it's more about me just using my connects and sort of try to facilitate them with shit that they don't have. You know, like, oh, you need to get on radio, let me organize that. You need to get, you know, in the studio with this producer, work here, work that, get a clip done, whatever. I'm just there to help. But then I have someone hit me up, you know, today, be like, hey man, this guy, I just know a rapper that needs a manager. I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm mad. I don't know who the fuck cunt is. Because the guy still hasn't told me. But then second of all, I'm like, my question is like, why do you want me specifically though? That's the question. I don't want to just someone to be like, oh, I want a manager because fucking whatever. Julian has to have brought something really fucking dope to the table, and like, you know, I definitely want you to like elaborate on that. But like, what made you go? Because if you guys had known each other for a long time, when was the point where you're like, yo, Julian, bro, just jump in and fucking help me now because like I need that assistance?
I just like ended my management contract and recording contract with Sony, and what?
Look,
she's moving fast, eh? Yeah, so I just done that, and it's just committed suicide, eh?
R.I.P. No, he's still alive. They're fucking heavy duty.
And yeah, Jules had come along, and like I was bouncing a lot of ideas off him, man, and like he's just very switched on, bro. Like,
oh, bro,
he's like, yeah, he's like, I can't compare him to anyone else, bro. Like, he's definitely like, he's just a very switched on guy, and when he knows he wants something and when he knows how to do something, like he'll go to the nth degree and he'll get it done, eh? And that's the type of commitment that I needed, eh? And like, I knew that I could learn a lot from him in terms of promoting myself online. Like, this guy had done the groundwork online before anyone else was online. Like, he just used to catch it early, bro. Like, he was hungry for it, and that's what I needed, bro. And someone also to hold me accountable, because I was hungry too, bro. I was smashing out 2 videos a week. I mean, yeah, a week, bro. Like,
fuck, more than that.
No, it was 2 videos a week, but like, that's a lot, man. Like,
oh, no,
for a couple months,
uploading.
man. Like,
yeah. Sorry, I thought you know, just recording them.
And that's when YouTube was really starting to take off.
How did he? I mean, obviously, what was his biggest? Was the online presence his biggest contribution in early days? Because I know obviously that progressed to other shit, but like, what was his biggest like contribution to your success in the early days?
Yeah, it'd be like my online, like the promotional aspect online, of like how to tailor exactly how you want to push this artist, and like how to kind of get people to like notice you and stuff like that. And it was dope, man. Like, and then obviously like the streaming game came in, and we were like one of the first to catch it, bro. Like, you know, we were kind of like way onto that because of him, bro. Like, he would do the groundwork on stuff like that, and bro, he was on
point, bro.
And then obviously like the financials, bro. Like, man, like, yeah, bro. I like
without saying like,
like not trying to flex on anyone, bro. Like, because
not trying to flex on anyone.
Some of that shit's ridiculous to me, man.
The chains are like, fucking legit.
Nah, but it's like, yeah, like you can really make some crazy money in this game,
but
bro.
you got to know
how to work it, bro. Like,
how to work it. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, I don't feel it yet, but maybe I'll give Julian a bit of a fucking buzz, eh? Yeah?
Yeah. Might get back to you next year, bro.
Oh, bless. Haram. Yeah, man.
He's living it up at the moment, bro.
Is he really?
Gotta go see him.
All right. I'll just send him like a fucking drop in the ocean fucking message on Instagram. Hey, Julian.
Nah, just jump in the suitcase, bro.
How are you? Oh, yeah, true. All right. The COVID suitcase. So they smuggle all this shit out.
Bro, I'm just pumping these Skittles, like.
Bro, that's why I asked, what do you want? I'm not going to eat them. I'm going to the dentist lately. My dentist's name is Pinky. Do you think that's a funny name? I think it's a mad name. It actually makes me want to go to the dentist because it's like a bit of a flex. What's your dentist's name? Pinky. Sounds like she just does more than dentistry. Hey, like she maybe fucking slings a bit of on the side. No,
That's not what it
no.
sounded
I'm
like,
talking
mate.
about drugs.
Oh.
But she doesn't. Just sounds like pretty gangster. Anyway. So the reason why I brought that up because I can't eat those because Pinky's doing too much for my, like, you know,
Yeah.
fixing my teeth. So I've got to respect her and the work that she's putting in.
That's good, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
You're a better man than me.
Got better teeth than me as well. My shit's like just falling out, literally. Why don't we talk about my teeth?
Don't say that, bro. Like, yeah.
Listen, I'm fucking damn near 40. It's all good. Like, I get to a point in time.
Me too, bro.
This one's coming out. What? You're nearly 40?
Yeah.
Are you really?
In my head, bro.
Bless. Oh, true.
Nah, I'm almost 50 in there.
Oh, fuck. Let's not talk about that too much. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
No,
We dove off the deep end.
No, yeah. That's Godpod Zillacast after dark.
After hours, mate.
After
Oh,
hours.
are you dropping me home, by the way?
Fuck, I can.
Fuck, would you?
Jeff would appreciate that, wouldn't you, Jeff? If I was dropping Mr. Singe here home.
Why?
Yeah. Well, fuck, he lives in Crow's Nest.
Oh, real? Oh, man. There you go.
Fuck. Hey, babe.
He's going to be
sorry.
like, because I
Sorry,
spent
Bob.
$110 on the Uber out here.
Yeah, I felt bad as well.
No, you didn't. You didn't reply to me.
I was too busy
This guy
buying your
fucking
Skittles,
ignored me.
cunt.
Oh, this will make him happy.
Bro, that's a party bag, bro.
Bro, it didn't make me happy, though. Thank you. You know, I've been here the whole time just trying to put the mic away.
I swear to God, this is why Mackenzie is the one for me. She's like,
Did she just message you and go, okay, no, all good?
nah, she's the fucking, she'll be like, yeah, nah, you know, it's all good. Just get
See,
that,
bro,
asshole,
that's
get
right.
that asshole home.
I just need to find the one, car.
We'll get you there. Ladies. Ladies. Anyway, listen. All right, so I don't know why you sidetracked but anyway. So taking it to...
Bro, this beetle, man.
What? It's coming at you, eh? Let's pick him up. He won't bite you.
Bro, that's a weird looking thing, eh?
Bro, it's literally... Have you noticed the Christmas beetles are gone?
Yeah, they're dying out.
What's the deal with that? Is that an environmental thing like bees?
Where are you going to fall, man?
Huh? Have you looked into it? Yeah. Fuck, can we talk about this after really quick? They don't know what's happening? Okay. Eski. We'll pick this up
Oh,
later.
I didn't want to go on my finger.
Nah, black on black crime, G. Hey, listen. Okay, sweet. So, the LA thing. Like moving into LA. Back on track now.
I think it, like, before I moved to LA, like, I was on the road for like 2 years, bro.
Well, fuck, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. That's what I did want to talk about. Touring, right? Just pick him up, bro. He's like heavy duty. You could literally pick him up like it's a fucking rock.
I was trying to flip him over, bro, because he's like
Just
upside down.
fucking flip him like that.
But nah, that's pretty heavy, eh?
Hey, so yeah, you went hard on the tour. I actually think I
That's
saw you with the boys at Enmore.
Jules, yeah, nah, we put, like, Jules put that together. That was a massive, like, that was a crazy experience for me, bro. Like, going around the world and performing, bro.
That was all you guys, right? Independent.
Yeah.
See, that's what's fucking crazy. Some
Bro,
people
but it
like,
was
put their
stressful,
money where
though.
their mouth is with regards to that.
That's the thing is, like, that's why it was stressful, bro, because that was all out of my pocket, man. Like, and I was like, okay, well, I haven't made anything yet, but I got to spend some to make some. But like, so it's not a cheap amount of money to like get you on tour, bro. It costs a lot of money, eh? Like,
Oh, bro, without
so
fucking
every
doubt.
day, man, I was counting, like, bro, I was watching my dollars, man. Like, and looking back in hindsight, like, I regret it now because I would have had so much more fun than, bro. I would have had so much more fun than if I had not been, you know, constantly watching and stressing about money.
Yeah, but then let me ask you this. Don't you think from a sustainability standpoint, you're also simultaneously glad that you did watch it because then you're fucking more clever and then you can plan, you know,
sure.
you know where to gauge to be able to fucking factor that fun in the future.
100%. I didn't never looked at it like that, and you're right. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, my G.
You're the man.
Yeah, anyway. But yeah, it was big. And what continents did you hit? You did you did Europe?
Yeah, we did Europe, Asia, America.
Yep.
That's
where price comes in.
Yeah, Canada. Oh, no, Canada's part of North America. Right?
Oh, no, yeah, it's still a different fucking...
You said
Yeah,
continent,
I did
though.
say continent. Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to, like, not say countries in case, like, you know, people think I'm dumb and that. But
you got me.
I literally
That's
don't
not
know.
hard,
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously Australia, New Zealand.
Yep.
And where else?
And what was it? But and how did that feel? Because bro, those tours were. I know you didn't do like fucking hectic rooms everywhere, but everywhere was filled.
Yeah.
It was it was a clever.
It was
move.
crazy, bro. They all sold out, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was
what the
crazy.
fuck?
How did you feel about that?
I was stoked, bro. Like, I couldn't be more grateful, man. Like, you know, and I went there, and every time I performed, I would give them my all, bro. Like, I don't care if I fell over. I don't care if I had no voice. I don't care about nothing. Like, these people came to see me. I'm gonna, like, yeah, I'm gonna give them the show. And then, like, you know, if they're around after, I'm gonna come out and chat with them for, like, you know, an hour.
Yeah. Fucking blaze and talk for about 3 hours.
Hard, bro. 100%.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, from that then, how did you then come back with Julie and then sort of come back, look at it and then be like, all right, cool. Next move is we want to get to LA and start to, like, you know,
Yeah.
make a presence on there. What was that transition like?
I was so we had been in talks with Australian labels first, and you know they put some offers forward, and like we almost took one, and then all of a sudden American label reaches out, and then next American label reaches out. You know I had Interscope reaching out, I had Republic, I had
I remember the
Island. I
remember
had,
the videos, bro. Like you were fucking in these offices, it was crazy.
yeah, and like all of that stuff was so surreal, like so buzzy, bro. I was going in and meeting like the presidents of like the biggest labels in the world, and I'm just sitting, this guy from Forestville, just like sitting in here like, phew, how did I get here? like
these ones, yeah.
How did I manage to, like, you know, pull the blinds over all these people and get me
Fucking hell. Nah, bro, but you fucking worked, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. But
and was Julian good with leveraging the numbers?
oh yeah,
That's
Jules, that's what Jules was like. Jules, yeah, he's a gun businessman, bro.
Fuck, man.
He's a gun businessman, and he's like,
how do I get to a Julian fucking
yeah, and
workshop?
the thing is, like, he would just like, yeah, he would always go to bat for me, bro. Like, and if he didn't think it was good enough, and like, I was like, oh no, maybe we should take it. He's like, no, fuck that, bro. Like this is what you're worth, and if they don't bring that to the table, like, I don't think you should sign him, man. And yeah, that's what, like, it was cool to have him there, bro. Like, you know, because I could have jumped at any of the offers that came in and not ended up with the one that I did, but as much as that may not have worked out how I wanted it to, it was still a beautiful lesson and like experience for me.
And bro, if it was still the fucking best deal on the table at the time, it was the best deal at the table.
RCA, man. Like, I was looking at them like, bro, that's Usher, that's Chris Brown, that's Bryson Tiller. Like, these are all the guys that I love to listen to. D'Angelo, like, I got to sign next to the, you know, on the dotted line next to their names. Like, that was just amazing for me in general. Like,
straight up.
I was a bit naive with the deal, obviously, but I was a new artist. I was from Australia, bro. Like, this was a new thing for, like, from what I had heard from, like, a lot of the artists from here, you know, not a lot of people were getting huge audiences over there at that time, you know.
Bro, that's how you fucking stood out. And I'm glad he leveraged the numbers, because he's absolutely right, man. It is about worth. And it would have helped as well, you know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, you got the homie there that you can be honest with, that you can give real fucking feedback to, get it real back from him as well, because, you know, like, when you get these managers that you don't know, fuck, like, they could be just talking some shit in your ear.
And sometimes they, you know, they can take you for everything you got, or they can fucking just try to, like, you know, direct you into this position that you never want to be in. Sorry, I'm not talking into the mic. Yeah, direct you into this
fucking
position.
doing better than you were before, mate.
But yeah. I don't even know what I was saying just then. Sorry.
No, just having one of the homies, man. You're like,
yeah, no,
in the direction, you know.
It is good. It is good because, like, there's no holds bar. You know, like, I don't have to beat around the bush. If I'm looking for honest feedback, he's gonna give it to me. Same, and vice versa, bro.
Fuck, like, Julian will give it to you.
And I'll, like, if he needs feedback, I'm gonna give it to him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it was, and it was nice to be able to be like that. I mean, we had a few tips here and there, but it's like brothers, man. You know.
Yeah, fucking straight
Proper
up.
brothers.
100%.
Yeah.
So tell me, you know, you're over in LA, you're working, and I know you sort of said that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and, you know, fuck, shit happens with labels, man. Trust I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, how did the work rate then start to shift? How did the focus start to shift? And then, you know, what were your thoughts on it? How did you feel at the time? How do you feel now about it?
For me, like, looking in hindsight, bro, fuck, I fucked up, Like,
What do you think it was that you fucked up, but?
I got comfortable, bro. Like,
True.
I hit the brakes, bro, and I don't know why the fuck I hit the brakes, man. Like, that was my problem, Like, I got comfortable, and I was like, you know what, man, I've done so much work up until this point, and look, it's gotten me here. I'm in a 3-bedroom house. I pay all the rent myself. I pay all the bills. Like, live in a nice neighborhood. I got a nice car outside. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, yeah, but bro, you ain't gonna be good forever. And sometimes, you know, living in that moment can get carried away a bit. You can get carried away a bit, bro. Like, thought I was good, and yeah, I let the work rate slow up, and through that, like, you know, I started having problems with my label, and not problems, but just like having creative differences with my label, and like, you know, I ended in a whole project, and it was too urban to put out.
Really?
Yeah. And like, it kind of hurt me, bro, because like, you know how much I put into my music, man. Like, everything's a story from my life, and I sit there and I'll produce everything and go through tens and thousands of fucking mixes and different vocals, arrangements, and yeah, like, I put a lot of work into it. I even got to work with one of my favorite singers, like songwriters of all time on it, and like, yeah, and it still never came out, and I was like, I was pretty gutted, bro. Like, that's when it started kind of going a bit south for me, bro. Like, I was in the city by myself, man. Like, I had a few good friends, but at the same time, like,
Are you talking about LA?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was very
No, I
like,
feel you.
I felt alone, bro. Like, and I was making all these rash decisions and shit like that because I was living in the fucking city of dreams, and I was starting to become a dreamer, bro. Instead of a doer.
A fucking worker.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Like,
bro, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy to hear, because I can fucking certainly relate in some aspects in terms of like, you know, you feel exhausted, you feel as though you've done a lot of work up until this point, and you want someone else to fucking share the load, you know what I mean, and stuff like that as well.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, no, like, that's not a thing, man. Like, you can keep going, bro, as long as there's fucking breath in me, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You can keep going, man. Like,
yeah, man.
and how old was I? What, 26, 27, bro? Yeah. Bro, you ain't done no fucking work.
Amen.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Amen.
Like, you get to sit back and do, like, and
straight up.
And so, bro, I had to pay the price for it, man. And I'm not, like I said, I'm a realist. I don't fucking sit here and bullshit myself and look in the mirror and go, man, you did this and did this. No, I'm the guy that goes, oh, bro, you fucked up here. You did this wrong. Like, look, take the lessons from that and let's rework it.
Straight
let's come
up.
back harder, bro. Like, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
2021, my guy. What
2021.
No.
You know.
Fucking oath, man. It's good to see as well. And now, you know, you're back, clarity, you know what I mean? Clear mind, you know.
I mean,
lessons.
here and there, bro. Like,
Bit faded.
You know, that comes in waves, bro. Like, you know, the clear mind thing.
Yeah. Nah, true that.
That's just the life of an artist, though, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We be in our fields, bro, as much as we don't want to admit it. Motherfuckers
Bro, I
in their
fucking remember.
fields.
Ask Mackenzie straight up. I'll just say that shit all the time. Be like, I'm just butthurt about some shit. Or, I'll just bring it up real like that. Don't worry about me. I just got to get over it. Fucking move right the fuck along. Do you know what I mean? Man. Tell me about last year, bro, and, you know, or the last sort of year there. And tell me about the dynamic between, you know, because over there in the US, it's a fucking business. It's business. You know, when you tell someone you're an artist, you know, I saw in the paper that when the COVID, when people asked people like, what's the least relevant job or the job that should go first, something like 80% of people said that artists should go first.
What are you going to play in all the stores?
Oh,
what are you going to play in the elevators? What live events are you going to go to?
Bro, what shit is going to
fucked,
stop you from necking yourself when you're fucking alone at home during COVID, right? Like, so it's a business over there. It's sort of what I'm saying. Like, so what was the difference do you find, you know, to the industry over there and the industry here?
To be honest, like, it's just bigger, bro.
Yeah.
Just bigger. As I said, like,
established.
We're a bit we're just behind America because like hip hop is such a young game here.
Yeah.
So we're expanding, bro. We're expanding pretty quickly. Like, obviously, like, our population's nowhere near as big as the States, but I think we're starting to really work it, man. Like, it's starting to really take its shape, and I'm excited for these next 2 years because, yeah, I just want to see it expand even more than what it is and see you know, what other little gems are like hiding in like these towns and stuff in our backyard, bro. Like,
Do you think like more acceptance of our own identity has helped it grow? Looking at it from like sitting back in the US, I know here, bro. I know here, but
yeah,
sitting back in the US and then looking here and then being like, oh fuck, okay, cool. Standing back a bit, we actually look like we're finding our voice here.
yeah, 100%.
And not to even say necessarily accent. I mean more like just
to like
vibe,
our
energy, culture.
Like, here's Australia. This is our fucking lane, and don't stand in it, like, because we're going now, bro. Like,
100%.
and it's cool. It's really dope to see, man. Like, all this new stuff, like, really, like when I first started coming across like the 1-4s and Chillin' It and Hooligan Hefts and Lisi and all those boys, like, bro, I was in the States, man, and I was just fucking
Pumping
showing
it, eh?
every single American that would come over, bro, nah, don't worry about your shit, bro. Check this shit out, bro. Like, nah, this is the shit, bro.
Half the time they'd be like, yo, that's fucking hectic. Half the time they'd be like, yo, turn that shit off.
And
you'd
I
be
just
like,
fucking turn it
shut
up,
the
guys.
fuck up.
Get the fuck out of here, then. Bro, like,
Wow.
it was, and I was a little bit gutted because I was like, fuck, I wish I was there, like, getting amongst today, like.
Fucking knows.
But I was like watching from afar, but I was really proud. Like, there was a really proud moment for me to be Australian, when all that stuff started to like take off. I was like, yo.
It was dope as well. I remember Chill being fucking stoked. Remember Chill being stoked that you shared his shit or you're pumping him up.
Yeah, bro. Nah, he's the man. He's so dope, bro. Yeah.
I can't. COVID for you, like, you know, some people really got fucked up in COVID in terms of, you know, mentally. Yo, I'm not talking about getting high.
Nah.
Did it fucking smash you?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get it wasn't a productive year?
Oh, bro, like, I had a really dark year last year, eh? And that's why I think I can sit here now and just be like as open as I am. Because, like, yeah, I didn't have a very nice year last year.
Fuck.
But, bro, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh, it's just me. Like, everyone didn't have a good year last year, man. Like,
I know what you mean. Well, that's
everyone, it was a year of introspection, as my friend Tegan says. Like, you know, we weren't allowed outside, so we all ended up in here.
Bro, without doubt.
And through that, like, bro, we go through life, man, not dealing with so many things in here, bro, and in here. And, like, we just externalize because, like, it's easier to do, you know, like.
Yep.
It's easy to just take my time up with, you know, seeing this person
like
talking
deflect, right?
shit and
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. As soon as we got stuck at home, bro,
This
like.
person talking shit.
Yeah, like, but as soon
I know
as,
what you mean,
as soon as we got home, like, by ourselves in quarantine, man, like, it was fucked up because we had all these demons, and at the end of the day, we knew it wasn't any of these people that we may have been talking about. It's us, bro. Like, we're feeling like this, and we have to do the work, and we've been putting all this work off on ourselves, and I've been putting so much work off on myself, bro. Like, I hadn't got closure from, like, a past relationship, and, like, you know, it was my own doing of how that all unfolded, and then, you know, a lot of family stuff was happening at the same time, and just getting older and seeing, like, you know, time does take its toll on people, man. Like, it's just what it is, and that's a part of life. And it really hit hard last year. And at the same time, like, obviously, like, I didn't really know if I wanted to keep doing this music thing, man, because I couldn't sit down and I couldn't write anything that I was happy with.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this just feels like a fucking chore to me, man. Like, I don't like this shit, man. Like, I'm sick of it, eh? Like, you know, I did everything that I could, but it just I didn't get to where I needed to be, and, like, here I am again, like, stuck, bro. Like, you know.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, nah, it was heavy.
Cause you haven't really like told it to me like that as well. That's fucking crazy to hear, man.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm getting a bit like emotional about it, eh?
No,
but
bro, no.
It was a hard time, bro. Like, it was shit, man, and I was just by myself, and I was just like, fuck, like.
But here you are now, bro. Like, fuck, look at you now, bro. Like,
yeah, no, I'm definitely
so
like.
moving out of it, because I don't want you like fucking too caught up in
nah,
that.
what happened? I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, I was going to
tell
say,
you what
like,
happened.
how'd you transition out of
yeah,
that?
like, I got to a really dark phase in my time, and it got to like mid-year last year, and it was my birthday, bro, and like, me and Donnell Lewis share the same birthday, and he was in this. He was
Oh,
in the city.
fucking loosey goosey.
Yeah, I love that man, bro. Like,
Shout out to Donny.
Shout out Donny. But no, it was
Tag Donny in this.
it was it was our birthday, and he had rented this penthouse for us to have a party at. And so I rocked in there, bro. Took a bit of weed with me, and like, cause bro, like I'm not really like a party head, man. I like to chill.
Yeah, chill.
And and so I went in there, and yeah, before anyone got there, like we were smoking, drinking, like just chopping it up, and then I had this huge
chopping it up, literally.
Yeah, like I had this huge overwhelming feeling, and like before anyone got there, I was like, "Oh, Donny, like I'm gonna go home, bro." He's like, "What?" Like, yeah, bro. Like, fuck, just not really feeling very well, eh? So I went home, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I just had a few really like real bad days, and then Don said he was leaving, so I was like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm gonna drive off with you, and I'm gonna stay in Brizzy.
To Brizzy.
Yeah, and I was only meant to be there for a week, and then
You stayed there for ages.
Cause they closed the borders, and I was like, you know what? I'm enjoying myself up here. Like, I don't have like a crazy bed. I don't have like, you know, heaps of room, but I got the vibe. I got my bros, and like, you know, I just got a single mattress and on the studio floor, and like, this is back to the basics, bro. Like,
Straight up.
show us you can do the same shit with all this like, you know, fucking amazing studio gear. Show us you can still do the same thing with this setup right here. Show us why you love it, you know, like.
Yeah.
And that's where I found it, bro. Like, it was sick, man. And that's
Fucking
why I'll
love
forever
that
be
shit,
like,
bro.
I'll be thankful to Don, bro. Like, because he doesn't even know what he did for me. That was a massive turning point in my life last year, bro. Like, yeah.
Fuck, bro.
And
We're
also,
glad to have you the fuck back, my bro.
yeah, hard. And also, like, meeting Sesh there, like, he was going through a bit of, like, a hard time as well. And, like,
So you guys could relate.
bro, yeah, 100%. And, like, we were just working, like, on our own separate stuff. And Sesh just popped his head in one day. And, like, I wasn't really doing too much recording. He's like, bro, like, I just want to say, like, you know, if you ever want to do any work or, like, film anything, like, just in the room next to you, eh? Like, we can do that whenever you want. I was like, oh, fuck, really, bro? Like, oh, mad. And then that day, I recorded that WAP cover. Yep. The next day we filmed it. The next day it was out. And the next week it had 1 million views. And I was like, bro, that's how it happens, bro.
This is what you fucking do.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and all I needed was someone to just bounce some energy off, because, like, sometimes it becomes hard being the guy that's, like, really trying to push this, like, positivity and, like, really trying to push this, like, let's go, like, yeah, you fell down, but, like, let's see how you get up. Like, it's hard to be that guy all the time, man, in the room. Takes it out of you, eh?
Fucking oath, bro. It's like, you know, it's like the responsibility that comes with the fucking territory.
Totally,
You know what I
totally.
mean? And it is, bro. It's a bit of a fucking weight, man. You fucking, bro, I'm just glad, you know, because yeah, I feel you on that fucking those dark times can be really shaping to how you function. You know what I mean? And you either sit the fuck down or you stand the fuck up.
And the thing is, like, it's funny when, you know, you're being hurt or, you know, you're hurting. You always hurt the people you love the most around you. They're trying to make sure you're good for nothing, bro. Like, they don't want anything from you. They just want you to be good, and that's why I had to I had to go away as well, because, like, even my parents, bro, like, my sister, like, I just need to treat them better, man, like, because they deserve the better me, bro, as well as myself, you know?
Fuck, bro, you're putting in fucking more work than just music, my bro. Fucking big ups, seriously.
Mind
Talking about that as well, you know, and I gotta tell people as well. They gotta ask questions in the chat. But mental health, right? I think it's a fucking massive gap, especially with artists. Yeah. Because we're like so fucking up and down, and like you know, like you said, you have to touch on things musically. You said your life is in your music, so you sort of got to be, unfortunately, a bit up and down to be able to function.
Yeah.
You know,
totally.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
On the like emotional aspect to be able to write the songs that you write, eh? Like, and put the effort
you know,
100%.
So like, but there's a fucking massive gap with regards to the support for that for artists. Do you know what I mean? So like, what do you think? What do you think are some maybe things that could be implemented for artists to be able to function maybe better or be on top of their own shit?
It's hard to say, bro, because like artists are very different humans. So like, we're very like, I don't know if you ever come across the same type of person in an artist, you know, like, so it'd be hard to like be like, you know, we have to talk about it more, or who's gonna start talking about it more first, and then who's gonna be the gatekeeper that accepts that for this generation, and then who's gonna like, it's a lot, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, because that's why we're artists, because our music is our outlet, bro.
Yeah, true.
And we're lucky enough to be able to have that at all, you know, compared to just
some
being,
people don't even
have anything, bro.
Have that, bro.
They have a fucking wall that they get to punch, bro, with their hand, bro, because they don't know how else to get this feeling out of them, bro. And it's, I feel for people more so in that sense, because like, yeah, bro, like we find it easier to portray and convey emotions over, you know, like
expression.
A lot of men that, you know, aren't artists, fuck, bro, they're stoic as, bro. They've got to be the toughest guys, man. And it's because it's like they haven't been taught any way to release that shit, bro. And it's like, it is important. I think I've seen a lot of like, you know, groups, you know, health groups, and there's been a few Māori groups that have started for men's health as well. And I was lucky enough to be a part of one with Māori movement. In New Zealand, and like that was a huge thing for me, bro. Like just seeing these guys that have held on to this pain for so long, and like, you know, I was one of the youngest in the room, and yeah, these guys that have just been holding on to it and they haven't had an outlet, bro. Like, it's important, man. Like, yeah, fuck. I if I could, bro, like I would love to start something for us, but at the same time, like I have my dark days, bro, still, and I have my I can't fully give direction if I can't take the direction myself, you know.
I feel that. You got to unfortunately, like, you know, that's the other responsibility. You know, you got to be able to lead by example.
Yeah,
for that, you know.
And so I look to like people like you, bro. Like, you're that type of like person that I'm looking at to kind of run things like that, bro. Because like I feel like you got more years in this game than me, bro. Like, you know how it goes, man. Like,
yeah, true. Yeah.
And you've had, I feel like I've had an ego death. I feel like you would have had a bigger ego death than me, because it's been a few more years in the industry than I have, bro. And like, you know, there's still some things that I have to work on myself that I'm sure you fucking squared away a long time ago, bro.
Fuck, bro. I think everyone's just fucking, it's constant work.
But I feel like people like you and like, yeah, I feel like people like you could potentially like just help in those ways and doing things like this and like promoting, more than music, you know?
Yeah, bro. Fucking oath.
The face behind the musician, you know?
Bro, yeah. That's exactly what we're trying to do it for, bro. Like, you know, and you know, give people an opportunity as well to fucking just contextualize it as fucking talk, because you know what, to be honest, a lot of time, yeah, we got the expression aspect of the music, but simultaneously, bro, sometimes if that odd fucking 50, 100 words that you put into that track, like sometimes that there's the emotion, there's the expression, but it's also not explicitly what the fucking core issue is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, you know, we want to try and facilitate giving people the opportunity to like, you know, really speak on it, you know, in depth. So, bro, fuck big ups, bro. I'm fucking proud of you, bro. Like, and just fucking how far you've come, man.
And it's not to say that like, you know, I'm not gonna go through another downslope to go back onto another up, and that's just life, bro. But like, I'm more privy to that, and I'm conscious of that is coming.
Yo,
you know, instead of fuck, what is happening? You know, when you get on the downslope, you're like, fuck.
Not again, no, fuck.
Yeah, bro.
I want to put some shit in here to
save
me.
I know that life comes in waves, man, and like, you know, what goes up must come down, but what goes down has to come back up, bro.
Straight up, man.
As long as I keep my intent placed in the right places and keep the light with me, bro, like,
you're goody. Good. Fucking mad cunt. All right, well then, speaking about the future, tell me a little bit about 2021.
2021, it's all over.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm so excited, bro. Nah, me, like, I kind of like went back to the drawing board. So like, I built my team again, which is comprised of like a lot of the people that were in my old team, but like, you know, a few new people like Sesh and things like that. And it's really dope to be able to bounce ideas off him, because he's an engineer himself. He's an artist himself. And then also he's got the visual side too, bro. So it's a cool little team that we've kind of got established here. And like, although it's early days, like I'll kind of put my release schedule together myself, and yeah, I'm just gonna be releasing originals all year, because I'm sick of doing like, it's not that I'm sick of it, but I'm just like, I'm too grown and too old, and I have too much of my own story to tell to be putting my creative energy into somebody else's, bro.
Yeah, someone else's direction.
Yeah, as much as I love, like, I might love a song, you know, I'd rather spend it on my own. Yeah, and I've been doing it for years, bro, and like I've been so nervous to release shit, but now it's just like I just gotta let go, man. Like,
yeah,
you know, finished is better than perfected, bro, because nothing's ever perfected. Nothing will ever be perfected, man.
Write that shit the fuck down. I'm telling you right now, that is facts as fucking facts can be, my friend. 100%. All right.
Yeah, that's the plans, like.
We got the new single coming out.
Yeah, but I haven't done any promo for it yet.
Here it is, Marba. Oh, no, you haven't? What about that Godpod fucking little intro?
That was hard, eh?
Yeah. No one fucking viewed it, but you know what? If you want to have a little bit of a fucking sauce, hit the social links.
Yeah.
Know,
There's a little sneak peek, eh?
That's
the only sneak peek out there.
Oh, fuck. You know,
I'm
the
gonna
bros give us the fucking exclusives.
I'm going to drop a single next week. Oh, yeah, it'll be my first original single of the year, so I'm excited for that.
How do you think cunts are going to Hey, bro, the streets got ya.
Yeah.
How do you think the you know, the old commercial radio is gonna?
Oh,
you reckon they're gonna leave your
I don't
name
even
out
think
of the promo?
I don't even think commercial radio likes me, bro. Like, I was on that Mama. I was on Mama with Jonas Blue, and I don't think they ever said my name. And I'm from like the country.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Did you recognize that?
But nah,
bro, they didn't even fucking they didn't fucking give the cunt credit for being on that fucking Mama track. He is the fucking.
It is
Mama
what
track.
it is, but nah. So I don't know if commercial radio. It's not for commercial radio. It's just for for myself and for some people who want to catch a vibe, man. Like, fuck, I really like the song. I wrote it like a couple of weeks ago, and one of the homies from Switzerland, Dionzo, he produced it. So yeah, it's exciting. And then from there, like, I'm just gonna drop videos like that instead.
Bro, that's the fucking one. I'm telling you.
And I'm just gonna have my head down this year, bro. Like, I'm not worried about anyone else, like anything else except getting this work done, bro. Like, I really want to get all these songs out, man. Like, you see my computer, fucking hundreds and hundreds of songs, whether unfinished, finished.
Yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed looking at the files on your computer. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's
I get anxiety. Here's me trying to fucking just put together 8 tracks with maybe 14 to choose from. You putting together one track with about fucking 10,000 to choose from.
Yeah, it's just never like. That's my problem, bro. I can't let go, man. I'm such a perfectionist, but this year is gonna be the year, bro, that I'll just let it all go and just let the music speak for me, bro.
How many raps you putting out? How many rap songs are there gonna be?
See, I like it'll just they'll come out when they come out. But there's a few.
I'm gonna be at your house being like, all right, I'm gonna A&R this album.
Yeah.
I just fucking drag and drop.
Might just do
all the fucking rap
spoken
shit.
word album, mate.
Oh man, fucking oath. Let's go.
That'll be heavy. But yeah, that's the plans, like, and whatever comes of that. I'd love to work with like any Australian artists. Like, hit me up, because I'd love to see what you guys are working on as well. Like, always, I'm always like supporting the locals, and yeah, I just want to see us like kind of take over. So hit me up, let me see what you're working on, and yeah, hopefully you like this stuff. And yeah, I just want to do the music again, man. It's fucking mad.
Bro, it's good to see you in this space, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Honestly, bro.
I was having a shit day today as well, and I was like, now I'm here, I'm like stoked, though.
What up, boys?
Yeah, fuck. I had to get a fucking MRI, bro.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah, no.
Right. Hey, questions? Is there questions? Are there sorry, not is there questions? Are there questions? And like, it just started raining as the fucking questions came up, so like, we may have to talk about them more audibly. Oh, true, maybe.
Bro, do you even know how to podcast?
I'm the fucking talent guy. Shut the fuck up. Do I know how to podcast? Listen, you know what? I have a team of fucking amazing people right here. I can't see the question.
Oh yeah, the single is called "Talk to Me Nice." So yeah, please do.
Hey man, I'll always talk to you nice. I can't see the questions. It's on the page there, right? If I go to the page, are there a lot? Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep. How's the rain? You can't hear the rain crazy on the audio, can you? Oh, okay. That's good. Alright, let me try and pull this up. I can't see the fucking questions. Ask the questions. We can hear. Yeah, ask them. Oh shit, really? Doesn't matter. How about you just come, Eski, just come here. Just help me out with my computer. I'll figure it out. So legit, you need a lift?
Huh?
Legit, you need a lift? Oh, 22 comments. Hold up, I found it.
This guy.
I found it, Eski, don't worry. Yo. Martin, ask Will Singe what happened to the boy group, The Collective. I think we answered that.
Nah, they're still doing their thing. I saw Jaden like a couple months ago.
Yeah? They're still doing it?
Over.
Oh, true.
Bro, he was killing it. He was like the lead role on Cirque du Soleil, like touring all around fucking.
What the fuck?
Bro, he's killing it.
Circus Olay?
Mm-hmm. He was the lead.
That's a fucking hectic one.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. I think they do all different productions on the Cirque du Soleil, but yeah, he was the lead in one of them.
Yo, that's fucking hectic. All
But
right.
then COVID.
Oh, damn.
Wacko.
Mackenzie said, that's a damn cockroach.
Nah, it wasn't a cockroach.
It wasn't a
Still
cockroach.
like swimming about on the back.
Tyler says, all right, big shout out to Tyler, he said, what is the best show you ever done?
The best show I ever did? Oh, fuck. Probably like Enmore Theatre would be my favorite. My personal favorite show is like Enmore Theatre, just because like Sydney, hometown, like Enmore's such a staple. Like I used to go there all the time, you know, like that just to see heaps of shows.
It was pretty spun, bro. Standing like with all the boys
Bro,
on
it
the
was
side. We're just looking up
crazy
like,
for me,
and look at the
man.
crowd going like, fuck this guy.
Fuck, I hate you, bro. How the
What
fuck
the
do you pull this one off?
yeah, bro. Wow. Like we didn't believe you when you said you were working, but like I suppose you were. I don't know. Fuck, that's
We
crazy.
thought you were doing the support, bro.
The support. Fuck it. Hey guys, I'm performing at the Enmore. Matt, who are you supporting? No, I'm performing at the Enmore. Fuck off. Yeah, all right. It's one of those.
Yeah, I reckon like that one.
Yeah, Enmore. I like that.
American crowds though, like, bro, they're next level way. Like, they'll go hard, G.
Yeah, why do you say that?
I don't know, like,
They're just ready to go.
yeah, they just don't give a fuck, eh? Like, they're just here to have a good time, and like, they're not scared to like what these people think and these people think. They're just like, they're to enjoy their experience. Like, they paid this money, I'm gonna come here and enjoy my experience. If I rip this guy's shirt off his fucking body, then that is what it is, bro. I remember that happened to me one time. I was like, I got so angry at the girl that did that, eh?
You're like, I fucking, bro, you know, I paid fucking, you know, $70 for this t-shirt, USD. I'm counting my money at the back for this fucking, you know, it's not cheap
bro,
to put this
I'm out
fucking
here
tour
stressing,
on.
bro. Like, I put this aside because I thought I'd have this singlet for the next 2 months, bro. No. But they're ruthless, man. Like,
But for real though.
yeah, American crowds, like, they're dope. I love it. Like, such good energy.
Man, I feel you on that one. They fucking, you know, they are more invested. Mackenzie just said, you know, fucking dope to hear you open up about COVID and it's honest reflection. It is fucking hard to talk about, so, you know. And Jeremy said the same thing. Kev Hannibal, you know Kev Hannibal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kev said great episode, so he's feeling it as well.
My brother. Appreciate you guys.
Any music coming out that you wrote during COVID?
Yep. Pretty much all of it. Yeah.
Really?
My second single I did last year. I started last year. My third single, yeah, same. It's all stories, bro. Like I want to
Really?
tell all. I wish I could tell all the stories that go with it, but like, yeah, it's cool though.
That's another episode.
Yeah.
We'll figure that one out then. When do you think you'll have your next live or virtual show?
To be
Are
honest,
you teeing that up or
Nah.
no, not a minute?
not really. Like, I'm not super focusing on shows at the moment. I just want to get the music right and make sure it feels right. That's all.
Yeah, right, 100%. Yeah. All right. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
DJ Mike P
Mhm.
said, "Yeah, you think you'd ever record another banger track with Fortify, your bro?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
no time or put it down."
Oi, that's my block 6, block 7 boss. Study block 7 boss.
Okay.
Fortify. Yeah, nah, 100%. As soon as I get over there, they've been asking me, they're like, bro, when are you going to come over here soon, bro?
Actually, you said you're going to move to Dubai.
Yeah, I want to, bro.
That's the move.
Yeah. It's going off over there, bro.
Yeah, I don't dispute that. I'd like to get a fucking hectic car over there.
Yeah.
Is it true that people get hectic cars over there and leave them at the airport?
I don't know about all that.
All right, I'll look into that. Thanks for answering.
Let's go steal more.
Jared said, looking good, G. Last time I saw you was a night at Parramatta with Sam when we had an idiot jump on stage. I don't know about that. I don't know what that was.
Bro. You know, just insider beefs, bro. Like, shit happens, man. Like,
Fuck them guys.
nah, it's just the fuck it is what it is, man. Like,
Jeremy said, is it just me or do you feel like you write better music coming from a place of pain and lows?
it's a shame that is the case, eh? Because, like, when you write happy music, you tend to try not to come off corny because happier music can come off corny way easier than sad music, eh?
Yeah.
And people love to buy into pain and negativity and shit.
I think it's, you know what though? Like,
I mean, watch the news, bro. How many good stories do you see on the news?
bro, this is fucking nothing.
Like
I can't
one or
watch
two?
the news, bro. Do you watch the news? Do you watch the news?
Every now and then.
Oh, fuck the news, bro. I fucking hate the news, eh? Fuck, it's just so depressing. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
it is.
I got enough depressing shit that it could possibly happen to me, you know? Anyway, whatever. I'm not even going to go into that. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I think though, you know, the hardest part when you're going through pain and shit like that is that you don't feel like you have someone to relate to,
Yeah.
to your specific circumstance. So
Totally.
like when you hear someone express something and like you, because you know how when you hear a track and you're like, oh, it might not be exactly what you're going through, but
Yeah.
you feel like a couple of lines, you're like, oh fuck, like that hit the nail on the head, that hit the nail on the head. The other lines maybe not as much, but then as that you don't feel as alone because you relate to the track like that.
100%. Yeah, I feel that.
What's the new single about? Mackenzie asked.
To be honest, the new single is just about like, just doing me. Like, I never get to like, you know, put myself on. I'm never like the most confident dude. So like, I just want to like be confident in myself again, eh? And like, I had like plenty of moments where I've like questioned myself, and people have made me question myself and like what I'm doing. And yeah, this is just like a big fuck you to all of that, eh?
Good,
like,
bro. About time. Fuck
Fucking
those.
hell, bro. Like,
Those
I'm
guys.
not a cocky dude, bro. But like, yeah, I'm just like,
Nah, get
Fuck.
respect, bro. Respect where respect is due, bro. Straight the
yeah,
fuck
nah, I
up.
appreciate that. Thank you, bro. What's this all talking about then?
Mate, it's a little lemon lime and bitters, Cascade, shout out, get a sponsorship, get us some fucking funding cracking, let's go our boys and the girls. Sure. Kev actually asked a question, and he said, what, and maybe you sort of answered this before, but by all means, you know,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
good drop, eh?
Oh,
Bite size as well.
the crisp finish.
I wouldn't know what a crisp finish is, a fucking like carbonated beverage is.
You know all about the crisp finishes.
I finished the crisp finishes. That's what I had to do for my life. Kev asked, what was your biggest regret in your career?
My biggest regret? Probably not putting out music. Probably not putting out original music, to be honest, bro. Like, that's probably my biggest regret. And to be my age now and only just getting into it, I wish I started again. Like, started earlier.
Yep, true that, 100%. I think you sort of asked this, but Molotov also asked. He sort of answered it, but that's all right. We'll answer it again for you, Jeff. Love you, man. What happened to the album? So the label album in the States. What happened to that album?
Well, they ended up giving my masters back when we parted ways, bro. So I just on the old computer, boss.
Letters. Really, this happens like that as well? Because
No, it doesn't always just happen like
that's
that.
what I was going to say. Usually they'll just be like, irrespective of, they would have said contractually, that's our album. Laters.
No.
How'd you get out of that?
They're actually really nice to me, eh? Like, when we decided to part ways, man. Like, they actually do me a solid. And, like, the head A&R at RCA, like, fucking legend, bro. Like, such a good bloke. I like him, mate. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a good man.
So it was as easy as, hey, buddy, listen, didn't work out. Gives me masters. Trust me, nothing's gonna happen.
It was a bit like, it was a bit, like, more in-depth than that, but...
Are you sure it wasn't exactly like that? The good old Aussie way.
nah,
Hey,
not this time.
Hey, Gives me masters.
I reckon I could have with him though. Like he was a legend. He was a fucking legend. Yeah, I like him.
All right. Hey, that's pretty much a wrap.
Sick, man. Thank you for having me tonight.
Fuck the man. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for the Skittles too.
Man, fuck. You know what? Take him. They're yours. Listen, big shout out to the fucking fam. Open Source, Ricky, Esky, love yous, Ems. Thank you so much for coming down. Appreciate you. Molotov, the motherfucking man. Ollie, Mitch, the homie right here.
Will Singe.
Bro, that was a fucking dope podcast.
No, yeah, that was fun, bro.
Straight the fuck
That was the
up,
first time
man.
I've ever done a podcast, so that was fun.
The fucking homies, bro.
Yeah, had to save it for the bro.
Guy. Oh, all right. Anyway, we out.